Just two adjacent girls living in a lovely world. They took a podcast train going anywhere, but kind of specifically through Austin, Texas. Yeah, hook 'em horns.
All right, friends, it's time to pay the bills.
Pay them bills.
We
have big plans.
We
got big plans. We need to talk about Charleston.
Yes. Well, first, we need to beat Joe Rogan. And secondly, we want you to help us get to Charleston. And what are we going to do in Charleston?
Fan Fest.
Fan Fest. And when is it?
It's in October.
Yes. So we need your help. That is our goals.
Yes.
As Heather McDonald would say, get me behind the gates. We want to be your favorite podcast. And one way that you can do that is by supporting these incredible businesses. We are so grateful for these businesses. They are some of our amazing sponsors who we support on the Adjacent podcast this month of June. These are businesses and people we genuinely love, support, and believe in, and we think you will too. First up, the Girly Birds.
Love them. Look at these eyebrows.
And you got your ears pierced there. We are so excited to welcome back the Girly Birds to the Adjacent family this month because this is next level self-care.
It is.
The Girly Birds specialize in timeless,
looking beautiful,
low maintenance beauty that helps you wake up feeling confident and put together every single day. Their services include permanent makeup like nano brows, powder brows, eyeliner, and lip blushing, along with fine line tattoos, permanent jewelry, brow shaping, and professional ear piercing. What we love most is that the Girly Birds focus on enhancing your natural beauty, not changing who you are. Their space is welcoming, fun, elevated, and the kind of place that immediately makes you feel comfortable and taken care of. Tell them Adjacent sent you for $50 off services.
Guys, so great.
And where are they located?
They're on the way down to Pound Town.
Dripping Springs. You got to go. Next up is one of our favorites, Cornucopia Popcorn.
Love, love.
Y'all already know we take our snacks very seriously over here at Adjacent, and Cornucopia Popcorn has officially become one of our favorites. Whether we are recording episodes, road tripping across Texas, binge watching Bravo, or staying up way too late editing content, there is a very good chance we have a bag of Cornucopia nearby. Their popcorn is fresh, flavorful, ridiculously addictive, and comes in so many incredible varieties that choosing a favorite honestly feels impossible. Sweet, savory, spicy, classic. You can truly find something for everyone. It is the perfect summer snack, great gift idea, road trip companion, or a little treat just for yourself. Use Adjacent for 10% off your order and tell your friends and tell everyone that Adjacent Podcast sent you. This June, we also are thrilled to partner with Attract Aesthetics, one of our favorite Austin glow-up destinations. Andrea and Taylor have created such an incredible space where beauty, confidence, self-care, and community all come together in one amazing place. From injectables and facials to microneedling, PRF treatments, chemical peels, and customized skincare services, they truly focus on helping clients look refreshed, confident, and naturally beautiful. And honestly, Shelly, they are just generally good humans, which matters the most to us, of course. If you have been thinking about refreshing your skincare routine or finally booking the appointment you have been talking about for months, this is your sign. Go follow Attract Aesthetics, support local, and tell them Adjacent Podcast sent you. And finally, our very own Adrian Grabe with JB Goodwin, A-Team Realtors.
Love.
We do. He's my brother, your hubby. If buying, selling, investing, and relocating is on your mind this summer, Adrian should absolutely be the first call. Adrian brings knowledge, hustle, heart, and true Austin community connection to every client relationship. Real estate can feel overwhelming, but Adrian generally takes care of people and helps guide them through every step of the process.
Yes.
Whether it is your first home, your forever home, or your next investment property, Adrian Grabe and the JB Goodwin A-Team are ready to help.
Okay.
Want to become part of the Adjacent family? Contact Shelly and about becoming an adjacent sponsor. We love partnering with local businesses, creators, and organizations and sharing their stories with our amazing community. And don't forget to join us on Patreon. We have something for everyone with 5 different membership levels. Free, $5, $10, $25, and $100 per month. At the $100 level, you become an official producer of the podcast.
Ah.
So we need you all to get on Patreon today. Don't hesitate, and like and follow us on all of your podcasting areas. With that being said, let's get adjacent.
Woo!
Adjacent. Very near, next to, or touching. Our tailgate is adjacent to the left field fence. ADJACENT. Adjacent.
Welcome back, y'all. Welcome to Adjacent, guys. I can't believe who we have in studio today.
You're on the list.
We grew up together at Williams Elementary. Who do we have today? Patty Melgar.
Hi. Name Robledo.
Robledo. Oh my gosh, you look exactly the same. I'm just looking for your braids.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
The hair's still there.
you have that beautiful long hair. I will never forget it.
Marrying a local guy?
Yeah, we met in high school, actually. Yep, we met in high school. I was at Crockett, and then we both ended up at Travis because they made us go there.
Yes.
And here we are.
Here we are.
3 kids and 5 grandkids later.
3 kids.
Yeah.
Okay, tell us your kids. Tell us.
All right, so my oldest is Rebecca. She's 37, lives in Bastrop, and has a son named Isaiah, who's 17, about to be 18.
Wow.
Our middle one is 29, and she has 4 kids with 1 on the way.
Oh my gosh.
She has 1 little girl, and the rest are boys, even though
Oh, wow.
And our baby is Luke, and he's 24 years old.
Oh.
And they're both the middle one and the younger one are here in Austin, and then our oldest is in Bastrop.
So I don't know if you remember this, but when we were in elementary together, we said we were going to become nurses at Brackenridge. We were going to be roomies. I did not go in that direction, but you did. You became the dream.
I did. It took me a little while. It was not till after our 3rd one that I finally went back to school. He was just born, and I started nursing school, and I've been a nurse for 22 years.
Oh my gosh. What type of nursing do you do?
I work in the cath lab.
Okay.
So cardiac.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've been at my job for 22 years, but I've been in the cath lab for, I want to say 14 or 15 maybe.
Oh my
of that.
gosh, you did it.
Do you work with Andy Ham?
No, actually I did a few years ago, but it's been because,
She does surgery.
yeah, I think, and gosh, it's probably been about 5 or 6 years ago since I ran into her. But yeah, I forgot
Wow.
about that.
So I walked in when y'all were reminiscing, and you said you're living still like in South
Still
Austin.
South Austin.
I love it.
We
South
bought a
Austin.
house like 5 or 6 houses on the same street where I grew up, and 5 or 6 houses down from my mom's. But yeah, since
Oh.
then my sister, they had moved to Buda,
Uh-huh.
but we're still there. And then now she lives in Sun City.
I love that. I love that you are on the street that you grew up on.
Yeah.
Oh
Yep.
my gosh.
Yeah, when we started looking for a house, we wanted something close by, and this one just happened to come available. Yeah, and it was great because they were there and they helped with the kids, and it was amazing.
Oh my gosh. That's so funny.
After having 3 babies and then nursing school.
Oh my gosh. That is a lot.
Yeah, it wasn't easy, but with the support of my husband and my family, my mom and my sister, like we did it.
You did
We did it.
You did it.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
what were some of your favorite memories from Williams?
Oh gosh. Yes, Miss
Mr.
Jablonski. She was
Blonsky.
one of my favorites.
I wanted to be a nun like her.
I know, right? She
Yeah.
was amazing. I don't know, just Williams was a really good school. I loved
was,
it.
yeah.
Actually, my youngest and my middle one ended up going to Williams.
Yeah.
My oldest was at Pleasant Hill because I ended up having to go back to Pleasant Hill before we finished elementary school.
Uh-huh.
But we actually transferred them to Williams because we liked it so much.
Isn't that funny?
Mhm.
Yeah. So remember, it had those open room
Yes.
concepts. There were not any walls. They just had partitions.
Yes, all open.
All
Yeah,
open.
that was
Now
kinda
they've
neat.
closed it.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Uh,
Now they have walls.
Kids do Williams, Belichick, Crockett, or did they get?
Yeah, well, so they did Williams. The oldest did Pleasant Hill, Belichick, Crockett.
Mm-hmm.
The middle one did Williams, Belichick. And then she went to Bowie for a couple years and then Crockett.
Okay.
And then our youngest went Williams, Belichick, Austin High.
Okay.
We transferred him to Austin High.
Okay, yeah. I get it.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
know.
So how did you meet your husband? Y'all met in high school?
In high school, it was actually in December of '88. It was when we had finals. You know how we got off half day?
Uh-huh.
We all went to that Pizza Hut across from Belichick.
Yes.
That Pizza Hut that used to be there.
Yeah. That's so funny,
and
you guys.
I knew his cousins because he didn't go to Crockett, but his cousins did. And he was hanging out with them. And we just started talking. And I mentioned how I liked his bracelet. He put it on my arm. And then somehow I forgot to give it to him, or he forgot to ask for it back. I don't know, but I ended up with it. And then he got my number from someone, and we started talking. And yeah, by February he'd asked me,
to go
with him.
To go with him. I know.
I
Where
didn't know
are
where
we
we were going, but I said yes. And here we
you're
are.
going on the adventure of your life.
Yes,
That's where
exactly.
you were going.
Yeah, because
Did you ever go to Hot Wheels?
yeah,
we used to go to Hot Wheels all the time.
Yes,
Did you go
that
to
was
Conan's?
Fun. Yes, Conan's.
Still
yes,
there?
Still there. Yes, yes.
We just went
No.
I guess a couple of months back. We were like, let's go back to Conan's and see. It's exactly the same. We were just like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. Some of the
and
things
nobody has
never
pizza
change.
like them, so
It's
once in a
very
while,
unique,
It's nice to go
and
back and have it.
Decor is crazy.
No.
Yeah.
And then we were in there, and there were only like 3 high school kids in there.
Uh-huh.
And one of them started playing the piano, and we forgot that they were.
Wow. I didn't
And
remember that
he played it
either.
really well. It wasn't just somebody doing
nice.
rando.
Yeah, I don't think I ever realized that, actually.
Oh my gosh. Now, how many siblings did you have growing
I
up?
have 2 older brothers and an older sister.
Okay.
So the oldest is 10 years older than I am. The next one's 9 years. And then my sister and I are 5 years apart.
Okay, so you're the baby.
Yes.
Oh.
Baby. Correct.
It was a big thing for us.
Yes.
Because I had cousins that were we had
Yes.
cousins. So, and they all went to Crockett. So we had Jimmy and Gus and Virginia. Mhm.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yep.
This is taking me all the way back.
We all still have like family gatherings.
We do like birthdays or graduations and things like that,
Are y'all's parents and aunts, and I feel so.
No, well, I lost my dad in 2003, and then I just lost my mom in October of last year.
Oh, I'm sorry, Patty.
Thank you. But Virginia still has her mom, and then
I remember Virginia.
yeah, and Jimmy's mom is still alive. Jimmy and Pete's mom's still alive, but their dad all our dads passed away.
Oh gosh, that's hard. Oh.
So who's the matriarch now? I would assume bossy Virginia.
I don't know. Maybe Patty.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Virginia's very calm and she's just super sweet and has
Virginia's beautiful voice.
Heart. And she does with church. Yeah, that voice is amazing. Yes. She sang at my mom's celebration of life, and it was beautiful. I've always loved her voice. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I remember when she was in a rap group. Remember in middle school?
Oh,
She
yeah.
rapped.
She rapped.
Yeah, she was great. She was great.
So lovely.
Mm-hmm,
Oh, really is. I
mm-hmm.
ran into her probably 6 years ago, and just so. I was like,
It is crazy.
you know
Your
how
family's
to
gorgeous.
figured out how to take care of her skin.
Yeah, I know. She hasn't changed. We were just talking because we saw them on Sunday, I think it was. And that's what I told my husband, Virginia and Gus, they don't age at all.
You look the same to me. You look like a little girl.
Oh, serious. Oh, my.
So amazing.
I love that you're in the same neighborhood and just
Keeping the tradition going.
Yeah, I
That's
think
so
we're there
sweet.
until, we end up retiring and move away somewhere or something.
Are you all empty nesting or your youngest?
No, our youngest is still there, and then our middle one is there currently.
Yeah, kids kind of move in and out.
Come and
you
go.
know? Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
It's so expensive to live in Austin right
It
now.
is. It is.
It's insane.
And it's grown so much. I'm like, I never thought I'd want to move from Austin, but now I'm like, I don't think I want to stay here when I
It's
retire.
getting so crowded. Yeah. Would you want to move closer to like Buda or like somewhere out a little more country?
Yes, one of those, something like that.
Yeah, smaller town feel.
Yes,
yeah.
definitely.
You can always come back and visit.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my gosh. Now, what did y'all do with your mom's house, your mom and dad's house?
They ended up selling. My sister ended up buying it before, like from them. And then my mom stayed to live there with them. And then they sold it when they moved out to Buda.
Okay.
So I don't even know who lives there now, but they're just down the street.
Oh.
It's sad, to drive by and be like, that's not my house anymore. That's not my home.
But maybe it's giving somebody else's family as much love that your family gave you in that house. That's how I always kind of see it.
That's true.
We'll drive by our old houses and, I'd love to take her son and say, and we lived here and we lived here and we lived here. And we drive all over Austin showing him everything that we did.
We did a walkabout one day. We walked from my house and we went through all the neighborhoods and then we walked down Congress to the Capitol.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Crazy walking day, but we did.
It was like a marathon.
It's like an 18-mile thing.
Yeah.
It was a good, cleansing walk.
Yeah.
We had so much fun talking about, remember this.
I know.
So what hospital are you working at?
At St. David's, Maine on 32nd Street.
Oh, that's not that bad.
No, but, with the traffic and the 35 construction, it's gotten worse. But
I know. It's crazy right now. It's crazy. Okay, so what do you and your family like to do when you're not working?
So we spend a lot of time at church. My husband and I serve a lot of...
What church do y'all go to?
Our Lady of Guadalupe on the east side. We were at San Jose for many years, but then we've been at Our Lady of Guadalupe since 2016, 2017, something like that. And then my husband and I like to go camping. We have a little RV.
We do too.
I know. Yes.
Shelly's is bigger than mine.
Yeah, ours is just a, pull behind. No slide outs. It's just us. Yeah. And we'll take the grandkids with us. But
how cute. Where do y'all like to go?
Our favorite is Garner and Inks.
Oh, us too.
Though we just went to Lake Whitney for the first time.
Oh, I haven't been there. Tell me about it. Where is it?
It's beautiful. It's up by by Hillsboro.
Okay.
And it has a huge lake. Lake Whitney.
Oh, okay.
Lake Whitney State Park. And it has a huge lake. It was kind of cold it was that spring break where it was cold at the beginning and then it was super hot by the end of the week. So, but it was really windy, so we didn't really get in the water, but it's a beautiful park. We really enjoyed it. We like Bastrop, so we're going to be camping there in June. Yes, it has to be when the pool's open or when it's cool.
Right.
I love the campfire. That's my favorite part.
That's my favorite
I love to go in the spring.
I hate when you can't have a fire.
Winter. I know.
It's like,
but the last 2 years we've done New Year's at Inks, and we plan on doing it again this year.
Yeah, I love Garner.
Yes,
it's so
Garner's
pretty.
Beautiful. Yes, and climbing up to the old Baldy. That's our favorite. Yeah, that's a lot of fun. So that's what we do in our spare time when we.
That's so fun. Okay, give me some RV pro tips.
Oh, I don't know. We bought ours in 2021, right after COVID.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that was a good time to get one.
Yes. And then our really good friends had gotten one probably like 6 months to a year before us. So they kind of gave us some tips. But we have to have full hookup if we're going to be there for more than 3 or 4 days. It has to be full hookup.
Absolutely.
We hate having a,
you need water.
Yes.
You need water.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know, any pro tips?
So you don't want to do the dump.
No, we don't want to have to go dump. Yes.
Yeah, those are the best.
Yes.
Those are the best.
Yes. And we've never boondocked. Like, I've never done that because that's no electricity. And then you only have a certain amount of water. And no.
Yeah.
So some people say we're glamping, but
Not with grandkids.
No. Yes.
So do y'all do a bunch of the cooking and everything?
Yeah, we do all the
What are your
cooking.
things that you like to cook?
And it's usually the same things, right? Because we don't, we only do it
we have
every...
like our very specific
Yes,
things.
so we'll do burgers, we'll do fajitas. We usually go with our good friends, and he'll usually do like pulled pork, and then he'll do some chicken because he's got the what is it, a Krager?
The Blackstone?
No, the Krager or whatever that.
Oh, the Krager.
Yeah, Traegers. He'll do the chicken, and oh my gosh, it's delicious.
Yes.
So those are probably our go-to things. Of course, breakfast every day, bacon.
Yeah.
He cooks it outside on the Blackstone and then I think those are our big ones.
Well, that sounds delicious.
Yeah. Ours are, and usually like we'll go for a week, so we'll do 2 and they'll do 2, and we'll do the burgers and the fajitas. They'll do the
so
chicken
you'll go for
and
a
the
full week.
Usually we try, or a long weekend. Like in June, we're going Thursday through Monday.
Oh wow, that'll be nice.
So, and my oldest brother, just got park host at Bastrop State Park. He's one of the park hosts. So we're gonna go visit them. Yeah, that's one of my retirement dreams, right? That'll be our retirement job.
Tell me the perks that he has as a park host. I'm just extremely fascinated by this.
So I just learned no rent, so they don't have to pay. And all he has to do is like clean the bathrooms, clean the, not even each site, because the, what are they? The rangers do the sites. So he'll do like the common areas, get the trash and the bathrooms. And there's multiple. So he's like in one section, and there's still like another section that another park host does.
Yeah.
And he just has to kind of go around just checking on the sites and make sure
everybody's following the rules.
Yeah.
And the park host at McKinney, they do the after-hour check-in.
Oh,
okay.
Right. Yeah,
okay.
I forgot about that.
Not with any money, but they,
just settle people, help settle people in.
The paperwork and kind of double check everything.
Yeah, but I would love it. Like that's one thing. One day, that's my dream. That and working at HEB. Yeah, those are my retirement jobs.
I know everybody wants to work at HEB. I was like, maybe a post carrier, like a mail carrier would be fun. But I would like to do the walking so you could get your workout in.
Get your steps in. Yeah.
So when you're not camping and you're not at church, where are some stomping grounds in Austin that you like to go to? Your favorite restaurants?
Let's see. We like Casa Garcia's. We like the Jalisco there by our house, or the one in Buda.
Yeah.
We like Chinese. It's Chinatown on Mopac and Steck area. Yeah, because we'll go from church and we'll go that way, so it's not doesn't feel so far, because I'm not one to go across the river much unless I absolutely have to. But church is across the river. So those are our favorite. I think our go-tos, and Dan's for burgers. Of course, there's nothing like a Dan's burger.
Yeah.
And
those sound great.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah.
Do you ever go to La Posada?
Yeah, we used to. We haven't been in a while, but I
should go
love
back.
their stuffed avocado.
It's so good. It's so good, that place.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
They would keep the other section open.
Yeah, they close it a lot.
And the Texican is good too.
The Texican,
Yes,
that's right.
That's too.
Bringing it back.
Yeah.
Like old school.
Yeah. We try to stay, south.
So I have a friend, and he loves to go to Dan's for breakfast. And one of my favorite things is to go when it is like Memorial Day or some kind of military holiday, because they give them a free breakfast. And all of the old veterans come and they just sit and eat, and they're like, "What'd you get over there? I got this. How many years did you serve?"
So
they're just like shouting across the restaurant to each other, and they're like, "After this, we're going to this restaurant for our next free thing, and our next free thing, and our next free thing."
I actually have a coworker that does that. He'll go from restaurant to restaurant getting those.
The veteran well, they need them.
Yeah, definitely. They deserve them. For sure. My sister and one of my brothers are veterans, so very proud of them.
Really?
And Jimmy, yep, and his brother Pete, both Marines.
That's right. Our dad was a Marine. So.
Awesome, yeah.
And he was really into being a Marine.
Yeah.
Like he would like
drill instructor.
Wow.
He was a
my
drill
gosh.
sergeant. He was pretty
like
intense.
That at home? Was he like that at home?
Yeah. Well, when we would he would try to teach us to swim, and none of us really learned to swim because he would just scream at us, kick, 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 and we would just be holding on to the end, or we'd go to garrison.
Yeah.
And he would, Shelly,
make us do laps and stuff while everybody else was playing.
Yeah.
and then he would say, all right, get on the end of the side of the pool. And then all of a sudden you'd see all these kids lined up, and then he'd be like, kick, and they would just be kicking and
They were
kicking.
enjoying it while y'all were like, really, Dad? How funny.
Oh my gosh, it was so funny.
Yeah, my dad wasn't a drill instructor, and he still sounded like that.
Yeah.
And they just kind of threw us in the water and said, okay, learn to swim.
Exactly. So Belichick is closing.
Yes.
Is Crockett closing?
Not yet.
No. But Crockett, their enrollment seems fine. Every time I go there, it's packed.
Yeah.
How do you feel about our alma mater closing?
It's sad. And my
Yeah.
granddaughter, who's 10, she was already looking forward to going there. So it's like, And my husband worked there for a few years.
Oh, really?
Because he works for ISD, and he's a parent support specialist.
Oh, wow.
So he worked there for a few years, and now he's parent support specialist. He's kind of like a liaison between the parents and the school, and helps
great.
provide resources for the parents and stuff. But yeah, he worked there, and it's sad because my whole family went there, from my brothers to my kids.
Yeah.
So it's
I
pretty
know.
sad. It is. I was like,
And I always thought it was
That one.
kind of a cool school. I love the kind of the
Courtyard, the open-
It was so
yeah.
pretty, and
yeah.
it had a cool layout. I always thought it was a cool layout. Maybe, I don't know.
It was. I thought so too. Yeah.
Because you go
Crockett,
into
same
schools
thing.
now and they don't really have that. And they
No.
kept that greenery really nice. I actually went not too long ago for a training or something, and I was like, still looks good.
Yeah.
The lockers looked a little shorter,
Smaller, yeah.
but other than that, I was like, do they even use lockers anymore?
Isn't it mind blowing? Like I had a meeting at Williams,
Uh-huh.
and they're like, wow, I know this place was gigantic.
Oh, I thought Williams was big. Yeah. There were some,
Crazy.
it's crazy. Sometimes you get stuck in a space. And, I've taught at Zilker for 30 years, and I was like, why would I move? This is, But I did like Belichick. I thought it was a special place.
What is a beautiful memory you have? You talk about Patty all the time.
Oh, I know.
What's a beautiful memory?
I just remember because I didn't talk a lot, and you and I are really quiet, particularly in class. But then when we'd go outside, we were a little more playful. But I just remember how kind you were, and we seemed to just we were like peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah.
We were stuck together.
Yeah.
Yes. And I just remember loving her hair, and it was always braided perfectly. It was so soft and pretty, and I just was always like, oh my gosh, this might, And then when we would talk about being nurses, and then I was like, I could never be really a nurse. That would be a hard job for me. And then I remember Mr. Polonsky. So she was an ex-nun who married a priest and left the convent to be together.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even remember that.
Uh-huh. And she would occasionally talk about religion in class.
Uh-huh.
And I just thought she was like an angel. And
Yeah.
so for a while I wanted to be a nun. And then my mom was like, well, you're not Catholic. So I couldn't be a nun. And our mom was not she believed in a higher power, but she wasn't particularly religious. So she was like, why are y'all talking about this in school? I was like, I don't know. I just thought she was the sweetest angel.
She was.
Having her as a teacher is special.
Who did you have for kinder?
I had Miss Greenwood.
Oh.
And I think second grade had Miss Barrera.
Okay. I think first and second I went to Pleasant Hill.
Okay, that's
and then I
why.
came back. And then I went
third.
back.
Yeah. Okay. So we were only together in like third grade.
Right.
Yeah.
And then middle school.
And then middle school, yeah. Yeah.
But it was like when we went to middle school, it was the same thing. Like we were both still very quiet, you know, and it was like, we got along because we were both, you know, we weren't
kind of shy.
Yeah. And we weren't, you know, and we were, I think, you were probably like me. We were friends with everyone, you know, like we would talk to anyone and everything. Exactly. And we weren't like always with the popular people or with the, you know, but we were friends, you know, acquaintances with everyone, but we kind of stayed more
we stayed in our little
own
bubble.
world.
Different things that happened while we were growing up. And Jody's like, I don't even think we had the same.
Shelly and I had completely different childhoods.
We were talking about sharing a locker. She's like, we bought a locker.
Yeah. Because you had to get the one that was closest to your class. And if someone had one closer,
I was so scared. I remember like one time I tried to share a locker and then they're like, we're going to do a locker search. And you see everybody just carrying like all their stuff, which was just evidence that you were just staying in somebody else's locker.
Yes.
Mr. Henry.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just, oh my gosh. Our brother and sister went to Crockett, and then we went to Johnston. Amy and Shelly and I, we all went to Johnston. We were bused over to Johnston.
Yeah. That's right.
That's right. With the show.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we loved it. We had a great time. But Crockett was part of our family blood because we went to every football game to watch. Casey was a Texan and Tim was in like baseball and football. So we went to every game.
Did you stay in the pep squad into school?
I didn't at Crockett, but when I went to Travis, I was a Rebelette for 1 year. Yeah, but just for my junior year. Yeah. And then we had our daughter, so I was like, oh, no more of that.
No more of that. Oh,
yeah. So our daughter went to school with us senior year.
Yeah.
What was that like?
It was different, you know, but I was glad that they had the daycare because otherwise I don't know what would have happened.
Yeah.
You know, and that was one of the things when I got pregnant so young, you know, people are like, family was like, you're never going to finish school. You're never going to amount to anything. And thankfully they had the daycare and I graduated on time. And, you know, and it took me a little while, but I went to...
I hate when people say that. It's not a death sentence.
I know.
And, you know... Like, you can do lots of things when you have a kid, you know? Like,
and I love that the school's modified. When I went back to Belichick, they had an entire wing for nursery for students. And I was like, I'm grateful that they're giving them a space to continue going to school.
Absolutely.
Right. And some people didn't like it because they were like, well, you're just encouraging them to, you know. But for those of us who it happened to, like, it made a huge difference to have that and be able to finish school and on time, you know.
Yeah, because back in the day, they would, like, send people away for a while.
Yeah, there was another school at that time, too. And I refused to go to it. Yeah, there was a school that was just for girls who were pregnant or whatever. But I was like, no, I'm not going. Yeah,
good for you. I'm glad you held firm and stood your ground, and you have a beautiful daughter from it. It's not a big deal. Everybody acts like it's such a big deal. I never really. I always thought, well, what if one of my kids comes to me and says, "Oh, Mom, I'm pregnant"? I'm like, I just am so grateful that our kids are healthy. I mean, they're not 40, but they are older. They're in their 30s and 20s. But yeah, but. I just thought when they were younger, I was like, I just am always grateful that the kids are healthy. That's my main thing. As long as you're healthy, that's the main thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know why people made it such a big deal. Also, you know, who cares in the long run? I'm glad that worked out for you.
Yeah, I think it pushed me a little bit harder to say, you know what, I'm going to prove you wrong.
Exactly. Because I had Peyton when I was in college, and it just helped me get my degree quicker. Like, it was not that big of a deal. I mean, it was kind of odd being pregnant in class and stuff like that, but it wasn't that big of a deal.
And it wasn't.
Everybody modified so quickly. Like, Jody had a baby, and we all just took time.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my sisters, my mom, everybody picked
to help. Exactly.
In, right?
Yes. Very helpful. It's a blessing.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know.
Payne was raised by everybody.
Yeah, exactly. You know, my oldest too.
I always feel like it's a village. Why not?
Yes, exactly. Exactly. And, it, you know, it's a little bit harder when you're a teenage parent. different, those first few years till, because you're both so young and it takes us a while to grow up. But
Well, and you always look so young. So people are probably like,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I know. Yeah. Yeah.
I will tell you. So my oldest daughter went to O. Henry. And at one point, I remember there were all these kids coming out of school kind of early, and they all had these baby carriers. And I see this one just like take the baby carrier and throw it in the back of the car. And I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, it's an epidemic. And I was like, wait a minute. It was all those pretend babies that they had
for some like home ec class or
Right.
something. Yes, I remember
And then
that.
they had like, for a while, like, people would have like the flower pot.
and you could
Yeah.
it was thrown.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh
I
my
know.
gosh. I couldn't believe, I was like,
I
they just threw that
remember
baby in the back of
those.
the car like that. And I was like, no, Jody. It's like, what's reality, what's not,
Yeah.
So funny.
Yeah.
So what are some wishes that you have for your kids?
They better enjoy camping.
Yeah, yes, but none of them are really interested.
Yet. They will be.
Yeah,
They will be.
yes, I hope so.
Need to know how to drive the RV.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I know. And our granddaughter, the 10-year-old, she's the one that's always from the beginning. She's been going camping. She was probably whatever.
Oh, I bet she loves that.
She does. And I've already told her, okay, when you start to drive, we're going to teach you how to pull the camper, because when we get too old, you're going to be the one taking us camping.
I
She's
love
like,
that.
okay.
That's so
She
cute.
calls me Mom Patty. I'm like, she's like, okay, Mom Patty.
That's so sweet.
But yeah, I just want them to be happy. There's not, whatever makes them happy. There's no, like, I'm not wanting them to get these big careers or, whatever makes them happy and be at peace.
You're such a sweet person. That is so sweet. Okay, other than your family and your church, I know that you're very devout, but what are your 3 mad loves? Things that you just love?
Oh, gosh.
Well, camping. We know camping.
Yeah, definitely camping.
I would assume nature.
You have the Merlin app and you're watching birds.
Oh, yeah. I just downloaded my Merlin app, which I'm becoming a big bird.
Merlin app.
It's so funny.
Gosh, it's really hard because it's really my family, my church. I love working with the youth. I really do enjoy that. I work with the youth a lot at church.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any other big loves other than that.
Family and church.
Family, church, and yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's it. And camping.
Yes.
I mean, because anytime we have time, we go camping. That's our
Where's your
thing.
favorite place that you've camped?
It has to be probably, out of all, I would say Garner.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
gosh,
Love it.
just a dream.
Yeah. Yeah.
It has something for everybody.
It's
Yes.
so shocking that it's in Texas.
I know.
I know.
Snow. I know.
It feels like you're in the middle of Colorado.
I know. It's beautiful.
It does. The rolling giant hills and
Yes.
just the
Just being deep down in that.
and the cypress trees. They're so pretty. Being in that clear water.
We this is the first year we didn't go to Garner in the spring,
Mm.
and we're all feeling it. Like,
yeah. I know.
You have time?
Us too. We usually go like in October, but we didn't go last October. But yeah, and Texas has so many state parks. There are so many more that we haven't even touched.
Shelly's gone to almost all of them.
Really? Oh my gosh.
She goes to one.
One I
So many.
recommend is Choke Canyon, which people don't
Oh.
even contemplate. If you're into birds,
Mm-hmm.
it's a great. If you're into fishing, it's great.
Yes.
There's alligators everywhere.
We went there one year before we had the RV, and we saw an alligator.
Just there,
Yes.
campsites, and then the javelinas are everywhere running around, and it's just and the armadillos. It's just
Yes.
for a birder, it's like a dream.
A paradise.
Yes. Yeah, it's been a while since we've been, but yes.
And there's
So
a
many.
northeast up. There's one called Dangerfield.
Oh, yes.
Ben?
I have not, but I looked it up.
It looks like Colorado.
Yeah.
It is stunning, and there's a beautiful waterfall there. But even some of the park rangers don't know there's a waterfall there.
Really?
And so that park, I could go constantly, and it's next to a little town, Jefferson, which is the cutest town. And they have their own little Mardi Gras. And Carnegie Library.
How nice!
It's very much like Louisiana.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's right near the border.
I'll have to add that to my list of places to go.
It's a long drive, though.
Yeah, I think that's probably why we haven't been. But we did go to New Mexico last year for 4th of July.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we took the camper. It was oh gosh, now you're going to, it was up in the, was it Lincoln? I want to say, but the pine trees were huge. It was close to a park there too. It was right outside the park, and it was beautiful. It was right before it flooded the second time around. It was when the floods happened here in Texas.
Oh, they had
that we were over there.
Oh, wow.
But oh my gosh, it's beautiful. I loved
there's
it.
so much to see.
Yeah.
Well, is it hard to get away from nursing and your husband's job?
Yeah. So we try to do it, especially for him when he's, yes, but we try to go like in November we'll do October. He'll just take a few days off, or we'll do Thanksgiving week because he has that week, or spring break.
Okay.
Because summer's hard, right? It's too hot sometimes. And if you go to a place where there's no water, it's not fun.
When will y'all get to retire?
I still have 11 years.
11 years. Okay, before you know it, it'll be here before you know it. Yeah.
Camp hosting or working at the HEB.
Exactly. That's the goal.
Everybody wants to work for HEB.
It's a good place to work.
It is.
My son worked there for
It's very good.
That was his first.
They treat their employees very well.
Good.
Very well.
The one that I call my HEB is Slaughter and Congress. Yeah, that one.
Oh, they just... Wait.
It's fairly new.
Okay.
I mean, a few years. It is. It's a big one. It's nice. It's not like it's very nice. So that's my
nice.
HEB. I would love to work there, especially if we still live where we live.
Yeah, that would work out. That would work out.
But any HEB will work for me.
Do you and your family follow any music or sports?
Yes. So my son's a big sports fan, but we're all UT fans, of course. 'Cause I'm born and raised in Austin. I can't be anything else.
Tradition company.
Dallas Cowboys.
Yes, of course.
And then Rangers and Astros.
Okay.
I have to say I'm a little bit more of a Rangers fan than an Astros fan, but I love them both. They're both, all the Texas teams. But those are our favorite. My son is a big country western dancer. He likes to go to Mavericks a lot, so he's
I haven't been, but I've heard it's really fun.
Yeah, we've been a couple of times because he's done a couple of competitions just for fun, and we've been with him. So my husband and I love to dance. We don't go as much as we used to, but we're more Tejano dancers, Nice. But so we love Tejano music and country music. My daughter and I are going to George Strait tomorrow. So excited. Yeah, my son and a friend of his are going tonight. But those are our favorites.
Yeah.
Tejano and country.
Have you been to Bucks in Buda?
No, my son has though, but I have not.
So Shelly knows the owner.
Oh, nice.
The Audis.
Yeah.
Do you remember the Audis?
Did they go to Belichick?
I think they did go to Belichick.
Yeah, Kenneth
went to Belichick and then bus over to Charleston.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think they were we were raised with them.
Okay.
Anyway, but they opened Bucks.
Mm-hmm.
And she said it has everything. It has like pickleball and
a place for the kids to play.
Oh.
I mean, it's a fun family.
I have to check it out. Yeah. Sounds like it.
And now they have a bunch of Dwight Yoakam plays out there.
Oh my
it's growing. It's becoming a really big spot to go. So yeah, I love that.
Yeah, I know.
So what did your parents pass from?
So my dad had cancer. He ended up with liver cancer. And he was one of those that never went to the doctor. Yeah, so by the time he found out, it was already too late, and he wasn't even going to try to do anything about it. So that was, I want to say, 2003. And then my mom just passed away, just old age, and she had heart disease and high blood pressure ever since she was in her 50s, and she just, had heart failure there towards the end.
Well, I guess my question is like, because we have our parents have passed, but as well. So, but we have in-laws of a certain age, What are your kind of pro tips for having parents of aging and different?
Yeah, it was really hard because my mom was so independent for so many years. And when she started losing her vision because she had macular degeneration.
Okay.
And she couldn't drive anymore, even though she thought she could, but she would have accidents, not even know about it. My sister would get a call about a hit and run that she ran into somebody in someone's car at Walmart.
Yeah.
So that was really hard for her. And I think just
we've heard teaching to Uber early on.
I know, and I tried to get her to Uber and Lyft and stuff, but she never really went. She was afraid to do it because she would have been able to hang in there a little bit longer. Her independence anyway, right? Just going places because she loved to go eat. She loved to go to a Mexican restaurant and have her Mexican martinis. That was her favorite. And then when she came to stay at our house for a little while my sister was building their house in Sun City, and she would walk places, right? Like she would want to walk to Jalisco's or, to Walgreens or H-E-B or whatever, but it was hard, and she thought she could do it, but she would end up getting lost going down the wrong street, and it was super hot. She ended up getting dehydrated one time, ended up in the hospital. So I don't know. I think thinking back, just trying to help her maintain a little bit more of that independence as much as she could, as much as we could allow it, and helping her, maybe trying harder to say, okay, let's teach you how to Uber and still be able to go places, because she would get really upset when we would tell her she couldn't do things or to let us do things for her. And I would tell her, Mom, you took care of us for so many years. It's our turn to take care of you. Right. But she still just wasn't, Yeah. But, just kind of, and then just letting them, if they're 80, 85 years old and if they're diabetics, but they want to have a donut every morning, my goodness, let them have their donut. I know. What difference is it going to make? Because my sister would worry about what she was eating and stuff. And I'm like, just let her eat. Let her be. If that's what's making her happy at this moment, let her eat. If she wants that Mexican martini, let her have the Mexican martini. But I would stop her at 2 because then she would, then it was a little too much for her.
We don't need a public intoxication around.
Yeah. So it's hard not to become the parent to them, because we want to take care of them and we want to keep them safe and stuff. But at the same time, so let them enjoy the things that they enjoy.
Absolutely. Yeah. I know. I agree.
You look like you haven't aged. So what is your self?
Nothing special. Nothing special.
She has good genes, Shelly.
Yeah, my mom. Yeah. But no, nothing special. She always used that Pond's cold cream.
Yes.
And that's what I use.
Yeah.
I still do. Yeah. That's what I put on in the morning before my makeup. Not that I wear a lot, but yeah.
So in your job, you have a mixture of ages as nurses.
Yes.
So what are the good and maybe the pitfalls of that?
So we've lost a lot of experienced nurses, and that's really hard. So COVID did that to a lot of people. It either took them out of nursing or took them away from hospital nursing just because it was so hard.
Were you in the hospitals during that time?
I was, but in the cath lab. So thank God it wasn't like ICU or floor nursing, they had it much harder than we did. We would help out because we couldn't do elective cases like we usually would. So we would help out, but we didn't. And then, in the cath lab, 3 of us have to be on call at all times because if somebody's having a heart attack and they come to our hospital, we have to go in and take care of them. So that was almost all we could do during COVID is just be there for emergencies. But it wasn't, in our department as bad as it was at other places. But we did lose a lot of good nurses in the hospital in general. So now it's made it really hard because these new nurses coming in don't have those experienced nurses to teach them the things that you really only learn from experience.
Really,
right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it's really hard because they don't know what they don't know, but there's a lot that they should have learned from the preceptors, but the preceptors have only been nurses 1 or 2 years, so
they're still learning.
Yeah, so that's been like the biggest challenge in the last few years, and getting used to, especially when we take a patient out to the floor, to the rooms, and the things that the nurses should know and know how to take care of them post-procedure. It's been a little bit harder for them. They're all still learning, and they don't have those experienced nurses to teach them and help them. And then as far as in the department working with the different age groups, some of these, it's different. The work ethic isn't the same as it used to be. They, some of them not, they do their job up to what they're supposed to do, what they know they have to do, but there's not. I was always the type of person that I'm going to do. Yes, and I'm going to go above and beyond, right? It doesn't matter whether it's those are my job duties or it's in my job title or whatever. Like, you're going to do what needs to get done to take care of the patient. And it's been a challenge because not everybody is like that anymore. We grew up, I think we all grew up that way, no matter what profession you're in, right? Like, you go in early, you stay late, you get
until the job's done.
Until the job's done. And that's not how it is anymore with everyone.
Yeah.
It is.
Have you had that conversation with your kids?
Yeah, and I try, when they first started working, I'm like, you don't just call in because you don't feel like going to work today, like just like you would go to school no matter what, unless you're dying, you go to work unless you're truly sick or, you just.
Or contagious.
Exactly.
I mean, you can have a headache, but you can still go.
Yes. Yeah. So
I think there's good and bad. Like I think we overdid it.
Yeah.
I think we
shifting, but it has shifted
way over.
It needs to be somewhere in the middle. But I do agree. I feel like we overdid we would go to the ends of the earth, and now they're more like, I want to
stay home and play my video games.
Right.
Yeah. Right.
I can't leave mom until this is, Yeah. Oh, we took it very seriously.
Yes.
I know. We took it a little too seriously.
We
but
did,
I think I did learn I do like that people know their worth. And, I wish that the rest of the world would understand nurses' worth and how important they are, because it's a very important job. So
how does AI affect it?
Not too much yet.
Yeah, you're still in the service part.
Yes. So I don't, I'm not sure.
There might be some things that become good about it.
Yes.
And then there might be some things that they try and are a miss.
Yeah, but that direct patient care, I can't see them taking that away.
Yeah. The only thing I heard a podcast where this one doctor said, when somebody gives her a list of symptoms, she runs it through AI to say, let me see if I can streamline this. And then she goes and spot checks and makes sure that it's within in the books or in her studies. But she goes, it's really helped. Oh, okay, because it'll streamline it more. So then you could get a faster diagnosis.
Right.
She goes, and it's pretty accurate.
Yeah. But
do you watch The Pit?
No.
Yeah. So my daughter's a doctor, and she's like, it's too real. I can't watch it. It's too much.
I heard that. Yeah. Somebody told me that I needed to watch it, but I haven't.
But you're like, I live it.
Yet. I know. But if it's too real, I'd probably like it. Like if it's realistic.
You would like it. You might like it.
Some of those shows that are medical shows, and you're like, that's not what we would do.
That's what I've heard is pretty accurate.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
A lot of the medical profession is finally somebody's doing it right.
Yeah.
So what do you watch? You say bravo.
No, we just like watching just good movies. We went to see the Michael Jackson movie the other night.
Was it good?
It was good.
Okay.
I liked it.
So that's his nephew?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, which I didn't know till, my son went and watched it and he told us about it. And then they said that nephew's never performed. He's never, acted, but
he nailed it.
He was amazing. You can watch videos side side by side, and the dancing is to the T. But it was a good movie.
Wow.
And they said there's a second part going to be coming out. So I'm looking forward to it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It was
I've
good.
been hearing really good things about it.
Yeah. We do watch Yellowstone, or we did,
Mhm,
you know,
I know.
and all those. We watch the spinoff with Casey.
Oh,
with
right,
Marshall.
right.
We like
Marshall.
that one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Marshall.
He's
and
so
then
cute.
He is. So we like watching shows like that.
Yeah, those are fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure I bet you get home and you have to unwind.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes it's just like, things that you don't
You
wanna-
need to get something
Yeah,
that
get
doesn't
away from
get
the
your
world.
brain all,
Mhm.
soaked into. I get it. I'm like, when I was teaching, it was like, I just have to do something that I don't have to think.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly. Yep.
Okay, what's your love language? So do you know what the love languages are?
Totally.
Okay, so there's acts of service, touch, gifts, words of affirmation, time.
Mine is definitely acts of service.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's just how I
Is that how you
express
give or receive?
how I give.
And now what makes you feel loved, Patty?
What were they again?
Acts of service, time, gifts, words of affirmation, and touch.
I think words of affirmation.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, it does feel good. But I could see you being totally like giving up your time and your service. I mean, you do it in your career. You definitely probably do it with your family too. What's your sign, Patty?
Aquarius.
And
my husband's a Gemini.
Oh, really? Let's see if you are compatible.
How long has your husband been working with AISD?
He's been with AISD for, maybe 12 years. Yeah, 12 to 15, something like that.
Always been parent liaison.
He started off being the in-school suspension monitor at Check. Yes,
Oh my
ISS.
gosh.
That's how he started with the ISD.
ISS.
Yep. And it was when my middle daughter was there, and she was devastated when she found out her dad was going to be working at the same middle school. Yeah. And then he went into parent support specialist there, and he's been that ever since. But now he's at Houston Elementary, which he enjoys
that's
working with the elementary families.
Great. Yeah, they're great. Okay, it says Aquarius and Gemini share one of the most intellectually stimulating and naturally compatible matches in the zodiac.
Wow.
Both signs live in their heads. They love exchanging wild ideas, debating topics, and learning new things together.
Yeah.
Air signs are notorious for needing freedom. Neither partner is possessive or clingy, allowing each other to maintain social lives outside the relationship. And then Gemini brings the fun, flirty energy, while Aquarius brings unique, visionary concepts to the table.
Sounds about right.
Right. You're like, check.
Yep.
Guys, we are the most naturally compatible matches in the zodiac.
Yeah. Right.
There you go. You were brought together. It was God's plan.
Yeah, exactly. And we were so young. We grew up together, and, we kind of just grew up to be as one, like we ended up liking all the same things. It just happened. I'm sure with any couple, but especially.
So other than your husband, who would be considered in your squad? Who would be like your partners in crime?
My partners in crime. Well, we have very close couple of friends that we hang out with from church. We met at church, but we do all kinds of things together. We have one couple friend, the ones we go camping with, Renee and Veronica. We met them with our boys played baseball together, and we just became instant friends and started hanging out. So they're our tight group. They're our go-tos for everything, right?
Nice.
For fun, for prayers, for laughs. Whatever we need, whatever.
Camping travel?
Just camping travel, yep. Everything.
Where did your boys play baseball?
So he played at Manchac. Yep. And then he went into playing for like a select team called Momentum, which now he coaches for.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so he ended up coaching with the coach that coached him since he was 10 years old. And then he went to Austin High and played baseball at Austin High.
Did you play softball?
not at school, but I did play softball at Manchester. Yes.
We did too.
Yes, that's right. I think
right.
we played, we did play on the same team for a while. Yeah, so yeah.
I wasn't very good.
Neither was I, but it was still fun. Yeah, and then later we had a co-ed team and a men's team over at Craig, my husband and I. So for many years we would play Friday nights at Craig Field softball.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was like a family, families and friends. We had a team that we did pretty good. And even our kids played with us for a while.
That is so fun.
Yeah.
Did any of your kids play like in high school?
Only my son played baseball.
Okay.
Yeah, and my oldest played volleyball at Crockett.
Okay.
Yeah, but the middle one didn't do any sports at school.
Yeah.
But my son, baseball's his passion.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad he's coaching. That's awesome.
Yeah, he loves it. And now he plays golf, too. That's his other game.
Our dad was a big coach, the Pirates in Manchester. And then he became an umpire. For a while. He had a field named after him and went
Old Manchester.
Oh,
the old
really?
Manchester.
Where we played? Yeah. Where Aikens is at now?
Yeah. And then Shelly, I think you have the plaque or something. But yeah, they ended up getting rid of those baseball fields, which is a bummer. But,
It was so sad.
And there is progress.
Yes. Yeah.
Boo.
Yeah. I guess I had to put a high school. I guess we need another high school.
So what are your big goals? What are your next steps? I know you want to be a park host and work at HEB.
I'd love to know more about that because I don't think it's a hard process.
No. Yeah.
And
I don't think so either.
We have a friend who's a park host.
And I think you only do it for like 3 months. Maybe I think the most is 6 months at a time at one place. But I would think once you get into one, it's easier to get to others. But yeah, so, I'm looking forward to retiring just because I'm ready.
Yeah.
And then enjoying, the grandkids even more and just being able to do, camping whenever we want and do whatever we, spend whatever amount of time we want at church without work getting in the way and, just doing that.
That's good.
Yeah.
Living the easy, good life.
Yeah.
That sounds lovely.
Yeah.
You know what I love about this is like we've always thought about you.
Yes.
This beautiful life.
Yes. I'm so happy, Patty.
Aw, thank you.
You meant a lot to me growing up.
Thank
you were very
you.
inspirational and kind.
You did
and
too. I mean,
sweet. You always made me smile.
I think, we were two peas in a pod because we just enjoyed being to ourselves with each other.
Yeah.
And
we did. We were pretty shy.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to talk. Yeah.
No, good. Yeah.
We were pretty quiet, but
that's why I was like, this is way out of my comfort zone because I'm still, I'm still
no, you're
to myself.
So sweet. No, I understand. Shelly's definitely the all gas and I'm the all brakes, but I'm enjoying the process because we're getting to reconnect with people like you. And so I love this part.
I hope this keeps the connection.
Yes, for sure. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
But I know when you both have spoken to this, is that as somebody works, so as you're working, you're giving 150%. So you're spent.
You're pretty tired at the end of the day. Yeah.
The next day at 4 o'clock.
I know.
I always say it's time to make the donuts.
Yeah, I do that too.
It's time to make the donuts. You know how some people are like, when their alarm goes off, they'll try to snooze. It's like I would just get up. Just be like, it's time to make the
just like the commercial.
Just do it. Well, this has been such a treat.
Yes, thank y'all very much.
Thanks for coming all the way this way. Yes, it will. It will.
Yeah, I was telling my friends about this, and I was like, I don't know if I should do it, but but I know them, and I trust them, and I think it'll be okay.
Yeah,
like going back and forth,
It's really just like reminiscing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank y'all for having me.
Thank you. All right, we're gonna let you go be with your family. So Texas.
Yeah.